Good morning and welcome to September. Fall's just around the corner. For those of you that had kids go back to school this week, congratulations, you made it through another summer. For those of us that have college-age kids going back to school, congratulations, the tuition bills will be coming soon. We've got a couple new agents that joined our organization in the last month. Paul Spees. Paul joined his wife Liz in the Corvallis office, and they're working together up in Corvallis. And Randy Fetch joined us in Salem. Randy used to be with the RE/MAX organization, left and went to work for Brand X, and now Randy is back, and we're super glad you're back, Randy, up in Salem. I wanted to thank everybody for taking the survey. We've been surveying all of our associates over the last month and sending out a couple reminders, and 76% of you went online and took the survey, and that is huge survey response. I very much appreciate that. Those of you that took it know we asked you a variety of questions about our organization, what you liked, what you loved, what you didn't like. Got great feedback from everybody. Thank you so much. That helps us so much moving and planning forward, because we want to make sure we're supporting things that our associates want to be supported on. So I really appreciate that. As you can see, this month's Marketing You is the professional tip. Marketing You goes out to those that participate in Marketing You every month. The professional tip goes out 3 times a year. This month's tips are on household improvements and that type of thing, and I believe those have already gone out for this month. But if you want some a la carte cards to hand out, you can contact Graphics, and Scott will be happy to help you with that. A little reminder on Lead Street. Lead Street, as you may know, you need to log in every 21 days to make sure you're getting leads continually from Lead Street. I get notified when agents have expired, if you will, out of that 21 days. And we have some agents that do, so please do 2 things. Go onto your Outlook calendar and put a reminder every 20 days to go into Lead Street and log in. And as you can see from the screenshot I've got up here, you need to not only log into Main Street, which is remax.net, but then you need to click on the My Leads tab. That actually logs you into Lead Street. Then you have logged in, then you can close it out and go about your business. But logging just into Main Street doesn't get you there. So make sure to log clear into Lead Street to keep the leads coming. Had a management meeting this morning, heard a couple great success stories of some Lead Street leads that have just recently closed and yet to close this week. So buyers are coming through Lead Street, and those that are following up on those and staying with them are seeing some commissions made. So congratulations on those. Upcoming events, we've got Supercharge Your Career for 2013. This is an event that RE/MAX does every year, and it's really a kind of a motivational, educational. This year is definitely much more on the motivational side. This event is going to take place on October 24th, so make sure to mark your calendars for October 24th. It's a live video. Margaret Kelly, who's the CEO of RE/MAX, is going to tell you about it right now, so just watch Margaret's about a minute video, and then we'll come back and I want to talk about some stuff happening in our offices this month.
Hello everyone, I'm Margaret Kelly, CEO of RE/MAX, and I'm honored today to let you know that you've been selected by your local RE/MAX broker to attend a very special event that we will be hosting in your market on Thursday, October 24th. The real estate industry is definitely in recovery mode, and we recognize and acknowledge that your real estate career also needs to be growing during this time of opportunity. At RE/MAX, we clearly understand that to handle today's industry challenges and needs, you must be more than an agent to your clients. We've partnered with market leader and invited NFL legend Terry Bradshaw to share his inspiring and motivational message with us live in a broadcast from his home turf in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It will be a great show. Don't miss this great opportunity to supercharge your career for the 4th quarter of 2013 and beyond. You'll soon hear from your RE/MAX host with more specifics about the event as it gets closer. We look forward to welcoming you as a RE/MAX special guest to supercharge your career.
Great, so hopefully you can join me on the 24th for that. Should be a great presentation that RE/MAX does. This month for education coming up is the September meetings, as you can see here. The Eugene meeting is September 10th. Jim Welch from the Eugene Association of Realtors, who is the government affairs guy, will be there giving us updates on what's happening legislatively that affects our industry and that type of thing. September 17th in Salem, we've actually got Christy from the state of Oregon coming to talk about the national flood insurance, which if that doesn't sound like a boring topic, I don't know what is. However, I have heard from numerous sources she is a great speaker, and the information on this is great. It's changes to the national flood insurance. I know up in Albany and Corvallis, the speaker has been up there a couple of different times through the Association of Realtors. She is obviously going to be at our Salem meeting the 17th. We're looking to line her up to get into Eugene a little later this year, so that should be a great meeting up in Salem. Corvallis and Albany, one thing I want to point out, their meeting on the 24th is at a new location, so it is at Adair Clubhouse, moving forward. Adair Clubhouse up out in North Corvallis. That is going to be the 24th, and Rhonda from RMLS is there giving a mobile iPad class, and Rhonda is a great speaker, as we all know, so that should be a great class as well. One thing I wanted to talk about this morning is we are currently, whether you knew it or not, you have two websites that RE/MAX provide you at no cost. You have websites that are provided by RE/MAX through remax.com, if you will. Then you have websites that we provide you through Delta Media. And whether you knew it or not, and a lot of you don't, you actually have two websites that you've had to be going in and updating your photo on and updating your links and things. Of course, the properties upload and the virtual tours and stuff, that happens automatically. The reason we've had two over the years is because the ones that RE/MAX provided, quite frankly, weren't adequate enough for me to offer our associates, so we've had the Delta Media websites. However, RE/MAX has totally redone their agent websites for you, for the associates, and so we're going to be phasing out in the next 60 days, so by the end of November, September, October, okay, at the beginning of November, we're going to be phasing out the Delta Media websites. So what that means to you, in fact, if you take a look here, you can see a Delta Media, we took mine, which doesn't look too great because you can only do so much for this face, but you can see what would be my old Delta Media website if I was a selling agent, and what my new RE/MAX website looks like. And as I think you'll agree, they're much more dynamic and they're much better websites. You're able to customize your own website with your own graphics if you want to. You can add links to, if you support the Humane Society and that's important to you, you can add links to that. You can change the color of your pages. You can do all of that type of thing. So what we're going to do, rather than have you all come to a class and come hear about it and go back to your computers and try to figure it out, we are training some of our staff. We've had RE/MAX trainers working with our staff so that a staff member from your office or from our technology department will be getting a hold of you in the next 60 days to sit down and have a one-on-one sit down with you at your computer to customize your website. It's not going to be a class on here's how to do it. We're actually going to take controls with you, if you'd like us to, and do it for you to make sure that all the information you have on your Delta site that you want has transferred to your RE/MAX site. Make sure if you use the domain name, like if you're call.com, for instance, that it gets pointed to your RE/MAX site and that type of thing. So you do not need to be concerned. Staff person's going to get with each of you. Some of you are going to want no help. Some of you are going to want lots of help. That's wonderful. We're getting staffed up to be able to help do that. So again, that is the new RE/MAX websites. A few things that's important to note on there's built-in SEO, search engine optimization that's built in. They're very customizable. Great websites. I am so thrilled. So now we aren't going to have two different websites that you're quite frankly confused, because I get confused about them too. So great streamlining. I'm glad we're going that direction. Also, if you're paying to have a third party provide you a website, you might really want to look at these new websites. I hate to see agents go out and pay additional money for something that they're already being provided through the office, which is oftentimes just as adequate or much better at no cost. So take a look at those. Also, make sure to download the talking points this month. Every month I've committed to providing talking points. They're attached as a PDF to this email. Go ahead and download those. I notice a lot of you are posting them on Facebook after this. I think that's a great use. Awesome to use on listing presentations with buyers you're working on. You can email it out to your sphere. You can do whatever you want. That is for you. So the great idea of the month. I always want to take a great idea that one of our associates is doing. Barbara Thomas gets credit for this one. Barbara was telling me, and some of you may be aware of this, but I wanted to bring it to your advantage, bring it to your attention even, which hopefully turns into an advantage, bring it to your attention that FHA now, under new FHA guidelines, someone that's been out of a short sale for just 1 year can qualify for an FHA loan if they qualify otherwise. In other words, if they had a short sale 1 year ago, 12 months ago, that does not prohibit them from getting an FHA loan. That is a major change. So if you have sellers that you dealt with a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, as we all did with short sales, get in touch with those folks who are likely renters right now and now be able to give them some good news instead of the bad news they had when we short sold their house. that, hey, we can probably get you an FHA loan. Get a hold of your lender, get the specifics on that before you go out promoting it. But that is a big change that you should be aware of. And in the market we've been in the last few years, that is a great thing. So make sure to get the word out and spread that word to your sphere. A great marketing opportunity. And thanks again, Barbara Thomas, for doing that. This month, instead of doing a trivia question, we're going to do a little bit of a contest. You'll remember every month we do one of these. The person that wins the contest gets a $50 gift certificate for dinner anywhere they want in the state of Oregon, and the two runner-ups, in addition to the winner, get put in a drawing for an all-expense trip paid to the RE/MAX convention in Vegas, which is in February this next year. I'll take care of airfare, I'll take care of your hotel, I'll take care of the convention registration. I won't take care of your bar bill or your massage bill or any of that other stuff. So here's the question. Just email me the answer at your leisure. It's not even a race this month, just in the next couple weeks, because I'll be picking a winner. What's the best marketing idea you had in the last 12 months that made you money? So think about great marketing ideas that you had in the last 12 months that actually made you money and produced results. That's what I've got this month. I hope you have a great September. Talk to everybody soon.